This lecture is on antenna equivalent circuit. For antenna, we already studied the what is antenna, antenna properties, definition of antenna, and now we are interested to study antenna equivalent circuit for transmitting antenna and receiving antenna. For transmitting antenna, first your transmitter, then transmission line, this is your antenna, and antenna is going to transmit radio waves. For this circuit or this system, we want to find equivalent circuit. So for equivalent circuit, we already studied with one theorem, Thevenin's theorem. For Thevenin theorem, we know we want VTH and RTH as equivalent circuit. VTH means voltage source and RTH means equivalent resistance source. So your transmitter or generator, in other words, is converted into Thevenin equivalent circuit as VG, then RG, your resistance. Now this resistance is a combination of real and imaginary part. It is a complex conjugate. Why? Because antenna is going to operate on specified frequency. So for specified frequency, it is having a standing wave ratio, and because of the properties of material for transmission line for antenna, we know that properties of material, three properties are there: conductor, dielectric and resistive. So according to that, your imaginary part is going to be present there. If it is a capacitive, then this Xg is a minus. If it is inductive, then this Xg is a plus. Now for antenna, this is RR, means radiated resistor. Now second is RL, this is your resistance because of a heat transfer, and this is your again imaginary part. So we always observe in a lab or when we are working with electronic component that in operating condition the device is going to heat, and this heat dissipation is nothing but a loss of energy. That loss of energy is going to represent by this RL. So a transmitter with a transmission line is represented by Thevenin equivalent generator VG and RG. X A antenna is represented by its input impedance, which is frequency dependent. We know that because antenna is working for a one particular frequency and it is influenced by objects nearby, means it is very important in which atmosphere you are going to place antenna. For resonance condition, it is very important that XA is equal to 0. Now what is the resonance condition? Resonance condition is when your RTH and your load resistors are both equal, then and then only the maximum power transfer condition can achieve. So this is a maximum power transfer graph, generalized graph. For maximum power transfer theorem, RA is equal to RG. This is the first. Antenna resistance is equal to load resistance or generator resistance. Now, or simply for maximum power transfer theorem, Thevenin's resistance is equal to your load resistance, or XA plus Xg is equal to 0. So these conditions, if these conditions are there, then and then only maximum power transfer is going to happen from antenna to atmosphere or from free space to your antenna. To explain you this condition, this is your VTH circuit, then RTH and your load RL. So now consider VTH is a 5 volt, RTH is 50 ohm and RL we are going to vary to 10 to 400. Okay. So for these conditions, what is going to happen if you plot power graph and current? So for current, this is a series circuit. So I is equal to VTH divided by RTH plus RL. And what is power? Power is equal to I square R or I square RL, because we are going to power for this terminal. So this is my analysis sheet, which is I have prepared in an Excel format, that VG or VTH, this is 5 volt, we assume that. Then source resistance is a 50 ohm, so that's why it is a constant. Then your load resistance is going to vary by 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 to 460. Okay. What is your current now? Calculation VG or VTH divided by RS plus VG divided by RS plus RL. So this is your calculation of current. Then for power, I square R or I square RL for our condition. So this is your calculation. If you form this calculation, then you can observe that when VG is a 5, RS is a 50, RL is a 50, then and then only your power is very high, it is a 0.125. Okay. So same thing, power is a high till your RL is a 50, then it decreases. Okay. So this is your graph. So for this calculation, the graph is plot. Orange color is nothing but your current. So in a starting, current is high, afterwards it is decreases. Blue line is your power. In a starting, power is low, it is high at a 50 ohm, and then afterwards it is decreases. So from this example, we can prove that maximum power is going to achieve when the source resistance is equal to your load resistance. Okay, I hope you understand maximum power transfer condition from this example. Now, next task is to calculate the efficiency of the system. Now, in our example, the efficiency we have to calculate for an antenna. Now, what is the efficiency for antenna? It is nothing but your radiation efficiency. So radiation efficiency indicates how efficiently the antenna uses the RF power. The formula is power radiated divided by total input power. Of course, how much power you are going to transmit for an antenna and how much power antenna is going to radiate it. So for this, the radiated resistance capital R suffix small r, then capital R small r plus RL. This is your resistance because of heat which is going to loss. This should be very low. This is very important. When this is 0, then your efficiency is 1 into 100, that means 100% efficient system. So make sure that this quantity when you are designing the antenna, it should be very low. Okay, so I hope you understand the equivalent circuit for transmitting antenna, equivalent circuit for receiving